Hello everyone. Now this is one real case study from one Indian user, and now we are generating the unlock ROM. So for this kind of LM Rosewood hard drives, it is necessary to back up the original ROM first and then generate the unlock ROM. Now we have selected the original ROM, so the next step is to generate this unlock ROM. Now click Save. Click OK, and we can see from the log window that the unlock ROM has been generated successfully. So next step, we need to write the original ROM. Now we select unlock ROM to write. Unlock ROM, and here. So from the log window, we can see that we have selected the unlock ROM, and then the program starts to write this unlock ROM to the pension drive. Now we can see that ROM writer okay. So we go to COM terminal, and then we power off, and then power on. Now we can see this tech unlock handshake value, and then we can send unlock key to unlock this hard drive. And then we can try the Now we can see from snug window. Okay, it's unlocked successfully, but in COM terminal, we can see this error messages, update mask, and also this one, and then we cannot enter the F3T prompt. So what to do at this kind of situation? So we can power off, and then we clear it, and next we clear power on. Now we click send unlock key here. It is very important to grasp the time to enter F3T prompt. Now click send unlock key, and then at the same time we click F3 Ctrl Z to enter F3T prompt. So don't wait until the error messages come out. So at this time we try to increase the baud rate. Here, and we can select a higher baud rate to work with. Usually the higher baud rate works with the firmware read and write. For this kind of unstable hard drives, it's the best we use the edit SYS. (3.5). This is AngelList. It's the most important one. So we click read, and then we can see that the program starts to read this AngelList now. Some users may ask, why don't we back up the SOS file by its ATM mode? Because from the COM terminal, we can see before there were some error messages like the update mask and this LBA read error. If we read by ABA and the program, the hard drive may get hang there and cannot enter the F3T prompt, and then the ATA firmware backup may fail. So at this time, the best way to back up the important SOS file is to back up by editing the SOS file and back up in the COM mode. And this one, it is stable, and then we can wait until the nginx backup complete. So for this kind of pension hard drive, the most important thing is to learn how to enter the F3T prompt. If users wait until the hard drive enters F3T prompt automatically, it mostly doesn't work. So after users click sending the unlock key, and at the same time, users need to click the Ctrl and Z. Then users can enter the F3T prompt successfully. Only after users enters F3T prompt and users can back up the firmware. If not, it is not possible to back up any of the firmware modules. So this one is very important for users to learn. Now we can see the angel list has been read successfully, and here is the hex data, and we need to select all, and next we can click export, right click, then we save it. Here we can set up one SYS folder. Here we need to select all files and click SYS folder, and this is 35. Please note it is RPM, and click save. So usually after we back up this angel list successfully, and we can try to go to COM terminal, and we can see that this is the error message. Usually for this kind of COM terminal error messages, it usually indicates that the heads are weak. And we can also see that this is a head 3 error bug, and it reports some parameters. But now this kind of error message stops the user's enter F3T prompt. We can try, and we can see that it is not possible now to enter F3T prompt. So at this time, only solution is to we can try to clear it, and then power off, and then power on the drive again, and then we need to send down lock key, and at the same time Control Z to enter F3 prompt, and we can try to clear the list, clear V4, and check the angel list entries. And let's check how many entries. So it is 1C entries returned. Now we can try to regenerate the translator. Now we just need to wait until the translator regeneration completes, and then we can understand if this helps to handle the angel list properly. Now we can see the transmitter regeneration has completed, and we can check the NGList entries again. 1D. So it's a little changed. The amount has changed a little bit. Anyway, we can try to check the data arrow and see if it is possible to access to state arrow. So the front part of data arrow is okay to access. Now the most important is to check the latter part of LBA. We can try 3-7 and then same digits and see if this part of data arrow is accessible or not. Now we can see that it's red. That means the data arrow is blocked. So we can try to check in the middle. For example, 2. Clear the scan record, and then we can try to check it again. Now we can see it's now partial sector access issue. So at this time, we need to go to COM terminal to make sure we enter the F3T prompt first and make sure we have unlocked it successfully, and then we go to the edit as well as here the 35. We can write the 35, click write, yes. Okay, after writing successfully, we can view the waveform 0. It's 1D. Let's try to write again. Now after the transmitter regeneration, it becomes much easier to enter the F3T prompt. Let's regenerate the translator again and wait and see. Now let's check the vapor 0 again. Okay, now let's try to check the data arrow and see if the ending part of the data arrow is accessible or not. So it's still blocked. So what to do at this situation? So we can go to the defects management, end list, clear end list, SYS. Click OK. Try again. Okay, cleared successfully. Now we need to regenerate the translator again. Now we check the vapor 0. Now we can enter the ATA mode and try to access to the data arrow. Now we re-enter the program. Node from 35. Right. Yes. Now it's 1C. And then let's try again. Now we can check V40. Okay, so we can see it's also 1C entries returned. Now we can Control T to enter the ATA mode. Now let's try to check the data arrow again. See? Now this drive is fully fixed. And then we can go to SATA 1, DDP. Go to DFLC panel and SATA 1. SATA 1 DDP. New project. Next. File extraction. Now we can see this is lost partition and root. So these are all the lost data here, the folders and the files inside. So we can see it's very simple to use the DFLC panel now. We fix the firmware issue with the DFLC Git firmware repair tool here, and then we open DFL DDP data recovery program to list all the lost data, and then users can select the wanted files and right click and save it or recover selected files. It's very easy. Thank you for watching this video.